Yo, how's it going, YouTube? It's your boy Stress365, and today we're back again with another video. And today, y'all, I'm excited because I'm about to join and draft a Yahoo Pro Fantasy Draft. The the buy-in to get in this fantasy league is $20 United States, and unfortunately, we got the ninth pick. So we have to see all the goats in the league leave, and then we get left with the scraps. That's unfortunate. But look, with the ninth pick, I'm thinking about going with the Dalvin Cook, possibly. I feel like Dalvin Cook, if he doesn't get injured, could possibly have another big year. And so I initially planned to get the top 7 picks. So the fact that I have a ninth pick hurts my drafting, but I have some players that I have my eye on, so I'm not that worried. So hopefully we get Dalvin Cook. Oh, we didn't get Dalvin Cook. Hopefully Michael Thomas falls to us. Hopefully we get Michael Thomas, y'all. Please give me Michael Thomas. Ooh, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with my boy Devonte Adams. Actually, oof, I'm thinking about this because I have a few guys that I could rock with at this pick. It's either Adams or Joe Mixon. Um, you know what? Joe Mixon, when I picked him in the second round last year, sold me until the end. So honestly, you know what? Scratch that. Scratch that. I couldn't pick, so I let the auto draft pick, guys. All right. Next up, I'm hoping to get Josh Jacobs with the 12th pick because last year my guy went off for the Raiders. Like he went off, man. He put them back on the map. And I only see him going up from here. Wow, Josh Jacobs got picked with the 11th pick. Ooh. Therefore, you know what? That sucks. He got picked the 11th pick. I think I'm honestly gonna go with Davante Adams, y'all. Davante, come home to me. This may be a risky pick, but you know what? He was scheduled to go in the top 10, so I'll take it. So now we got our RB1 and our wide receiver 1. Hopefully, it pays off. Now, next, I'm hoping to get Chris Godwin. have a few guys. Damn! Lamar Jackson got picked. He was the guy I was hoping I'd get with my 29th pick. With the 29th pick, so my third round pick. So now, y'all, I'm eyeing one guy from Tampa Bay, and his name is Chris Godwin. So I'm hoping when these 4 picks end, I get my boy Christopher Godwin. Come on. Just don't pick Chris Godwin. Please don't pick Chris Godwin. That's not what I need. Because that's going to be crucial. It's going to be crucial for my squad to get him. For sure. Because I'm a big fan. I feel like Godwin now with Tom Brady passing the ball to him, he's going to get a lot of touchdowns for sure. So come on. Come on, Godwin. But yeah, just letting you guys know, I am kind of casual when it comes to football. Like I don't know everything, but I certainly know how to draft. So if I can get Godwin, I'll be fine, for sure. So come on, one last pick. Just don't pick Godwin. Okay, yes. Let's go. We got Christopher Godwin. Welcome to the squad. That's what we love to see around here. Next up. Next up, I think I'm gonna take a chance. Actually, no. Next up, I'm gonna get DJ Moore. Someone that these guys are sleeping on as well. So that my wide receivers will be set for sure. Let's go. Alright, y'all. Now that there is 3 picks left, I want to go to the RBs and see who is remaining that I could potentially take up. I feel like I can get Cam Akers later on, which is the problem. Someone took Swift. That's interesting. That is interesting. Who's left is what I need to see. So there's Raheem Mostert, which I'm not too sure about. Cooper, I don't want to pick up right now. I'm gonna have to make some trades for sure. However, I feel like the best player to pick up would have to be Kyler Murray. Welcome to the squad. I needed a quarterback, so I want to take him. Y'all, when you need a position to be filled, you gotta take the chance. Because I don't want to be stuck with someone like a Daniel Jones or like a Tom Brady at the end. So I'm going with someone with huge upside and could potentially win me some games with Kyler Murray. Next up, now we got the 52nd pick. I'm gonna go with. Ooh. Hmm. I'm gonna go with the. What? Ooh, that's tough. I'm trying to think so hard. See, I want to go with my boy DJ Chark, but I don't know. I'm stuck. I'm stuck right now. You know what? Uh, Whatever. That's fine. Let's go with Chark. Let's go with Chark. I'm gonna. I'm gonna potentially try to trade Davante Adams for Josh Jacobs with somebody else in case I have to. Because my RBs, I wanted Joe Mixon and Josh Jacobs, so this is looking pretty rough right now. Hopefully Cam Akers falls to me, but I don't believe so. If Akers or Kareem Hunt falls to me, I'll be happy. Alright, y'all. I am hoping that Hayden Hurst falls to me, because there's no one else that I'm looking at in this draft that I necessarily need on the squad. And there we have it. Hayden Hurst, welcome home with a 9th round pick. I will gladly take that. And now, before they all get taken up, I'm gonna look at the defense and the kicker, because those two positions are also crucial. I'm hoping to get the Baltimore Ravens defense. Come on. Come on, Baltimore. Come home. I know it might be a little bit early to pick them. Oh, I just got sniped. That's tough. Hmm. You know what? Let's first look at the kickers. See if there's anybody like incredible here. I'm thinking. I'm gonna go with. Who? I'm gonna go with Harrison Butker. Welcome home to the squad with a 92nd pick. Alright, y'all. Now is where I look at getting Alvin Kamara's handcuff, Latavius Murray, and Anthony Miller. But I also want to see if Chicago defense is still there. I accidentally went on kickers. Chicago defense is still here. And so is Pittsburgh's. That's interesting. Those are the last. Those are the next three picks that I want to take. Because I feel like later down the road, I can use them as trade baits to improve upon my RB slot. And hopefully go for one of the big guys. Like an Alvin Kamara or a Zeke. Hopefully. But now, we're about to go with Latavius Murray. Welcome home to the squad. Next, we're going to pick up Anthony Miller from Chicago, whom a lot of fantasy experts are hyping up. So with this pick, I'm relying on the fantasy experts to come through for me. So hopefully I can get Anthony Miller, and then with the next pick, I'll hopefully get either Pittsburgh or Chicago, the defense, and then I'll be set. But I know a lot of y'all are gonna be upset with me picking Latavius Murray, but with the uncertainty about Alvin Kamara's spot on the team because he's holding out, I gotta take Latavius just in case. Cause I'm not sure if Kareem Hunt being the RB2 is best for business. Next up, we're gonna draft Anthony Miller from the Chicago Bears. Alright, y'all. With the next pick, I'm gonna go with a handcuff. Actually, no. I'm gonna go with somebody that I just seen still on the board, and that is Kerryon Johnson from the Detroit Lions. Wait. Yeah. I'm undecided between Marlon Mack and Kerryon Johnson. But with the last pick, I feel like I have to go with Kerryon Johnson because in the first week I feel like he'll get the most opportunities. So there we have it, y'all. I drafted in the ninth round. Sorry, I mean, alright, y'all. I drafted with the ninth pick. Me personally, I'm used to getting a top 5 pick. So to get the ninth, it really threw me off guard. However, I will show y'all the draft results of every single round. And you guys in the comments can let me know what you guys think of each pick. So in the first round, I got Joe Mixon. I was really hoping to get either Michael Thomas or Dalvin Cook. In the second round, I was really hoping to get Josh Jacobs, but this TD for for the one guy, oh, drafting right before him was so tough. Because he kept trying to screw me over. Next up, we went with Chris Godwin, whom for the 29th pick, I feel like was incredible value. Because Godwin, I feel like, is the better wide receiver between Mike Evans and Chris Godwin for fantasy PPR standards. Next up, I drafted DJ Moore over James Conner and David Johnson and Todd Gurley. This one, I feel like looking back, I did take an L because in the later rounds, I couldn't figure out who to draft as the RB2. But I just felt like in the second round, Davante Adams was too good to pass up. And in the fourth round, DJ Moore, I feel like will produce better than James Conner and Todd Gurley. And we're still uncertain about David Johnson after his horrendous end to last season. Now, moving on to the fifth round. It was a toss up between Kyler Murray and Dak Prescott. But I went with the one with the most upside in Kyler Murray. But that's really a toss up because some fantasy experts are saying that Dak Prescott could be in the race for MVP this season. I'm not so sure about that, but also I don't study the game of football that much to predict. Now, moving on to round 6, I had to go with my boy DJ Chark Jr. In my other league, I drafted him in the 4th round. So to see him in the 6th round was killing me. Because I know that DJ has potential to be a top 10 wide receiver. Next up, I went with Kareem Hunt, whom is currently my RB2, whom I'm currently gonna be searching after the stream to get an even better RB2 by potentially trading some pieces off the bench and possibly like a DJ Moore. Next up, we got David Montgomery. Now, in my other draft, I drafted him in the 6th round. I was actually hoping to get J.K. Dobbins over Montgomery because I don't want to have Montgomery in both leagues in case he re-injures himself near the end of the season. But if David Montgomery is healthy, I feel like he can be a big time game changer, as he was at the end of last season for me. Next up, we went with Hayden Hurst with the 89th pick. I went with the experts' decision on this one, but all I remember is Austin Hooper last year, whom is no longer on the Atlanta Falcons and got replaced with Hayden Hurst, went off for them. And the champ in one of my leagues last year was loving the tight end for the Atlanta Falcons. Therefore, I picked Hayden Hurst with the 89th pick. And also, the tight end was a spot needed to be filled up. Next up, we drafted Harrison Butker. Now, I took Harrison Butker because I personally needed a kicker. However, I also needed a defense, which I wasn't really thinking that all three defenses would be taken up after my next pick. Next up, I went with Latavius Murray, who honestly, for all the Alvin Kamara owners out there, and this is what I truly know about football, handcuffs are so crucial. And with Kamara's holdout, Latavius Murray should be taken within the 85th pick for the Alvin Kamara drafters. Next up, we went with Anthony Miller, a wide receiver with tons of potential that I feel like if needed and I trade either Davante Adams or Chris Godwin for like a Kamara or a Zeke or potentially like a Jacobs, that having Anthony Miller off the bench to potentially at the end of the season possibly use as a wide receiver 2 or a flex is very crucial. Next up, we went with New Orleans defense. Now after Baltimore, Chicago, who else? Pittsburgh, and I believe that's it. Alright. After the top 3 defenses were taken off the board, I knew I had to pick a defense, and I chose the New Orleans defense because they were the highest pick on the board. And I don't know that much about defenses in fantasy, so which one's the best one to pick between the ones that are available on the board? So I went with the first on the board that had the highest projected amount of points. Next up, we went with Austin Hooper, whom, as I spoke about Hayden Hurst earlier, Austin Hooper is an incredible tight end, and he has the potential to flourish on the Browns as well. Next up, we went with Next up, we went with Kerryon Johnson, whom in my last draft went in like the 95th pick or around like the 95th to 100 picks. So I felt like since he was still on the board, even though Adrian Peterson is on the team now, Kerryon Johnson will at least perform in the first week of the season, while Peterson is getting used to the plays, and Swift is currently hurt. Therefore, Kerryon is the main RB for week 1. Now, y'all, that's gonna do it for this. For this. Now, y'all, this is the wrap up to all my videos. All right, now, y'all, this is the end of the. All right, y'all, that's going to wrap it up for the end of this draft. I bid y'all adieu.